Hello, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle. I'm going to ask you to subscribe, please, if you're not already subscribed. And first off, I have to say thank you to Miss Karen for the sweater. Okay, what we're going to discuss today is having peace of mind. If you have been seeing this past weekend, these peaceful protests as well as the rioting and upheaval of attacks on some of our police across the country and the extreme liberals trying to push even more harm on our country, then this is for you. So how do you have peace of mind in these times? How are you prepared? Whereas if you had to stay home or not stay home, go places. So this is sort of an organizational video, and I'm going to be quick on it. I don't need to say much. I suggest and recommend that you have the following 8 things done and organized in the very near future. Have cash in small bills, not just in the bank. Some of the bank ATM machines got looted and damaged, and you want to be able to not need to go to your bank in times of need when you have to get your last thing of milk or your last tank of gas filled up or whatever it is. So you need cash, and not just in $100 bills. You need them in $1, $5, $10, because a lot of times what we're hearing is the electricity gets shut off, or if there's an emergency, sometimes the electricity goes off, and you will not have the ability to charge things at the grocery store or at different locations. So you need to be able to break down your bill. Let's say they say, okay, it's a $5.50 item. You need to be able to hand them $5.50, or at least the $10 bill instead of a $100 bill, because a lot of places right now are not keeping a lot of change and smaller bills. So you don't want to be stuck needing something desperately and having to way overpay for them because you don't have small bills and maybe some change if you want in your possession. And that also means a little bit in your car somewhere, because you don't know when accidents can happen or when you're going to need it. Okay, number 2, if you know problems are coming, fill up your gas in all your vehicles and storage containers. And make sure, if you have teenagers or other people that are also driving, or farm vehicles, make sure you have your gas situation constantly kept filled and ready to go. Right now, the prices are going to go up with the Iran-Israel situation. There's been issues with the gas. So now you want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and your family. Number 3, food, extra food for the humans and for the pets in your family. The length of time and storage procedures, go on YouTube and you'll find out there's practically everything you can store longer term, or in a way that you might not be able to do it yourself, but freeze-dried food examples, a lot of them can last very long. Rice lasts practically forever. Wheat whole berries last forever. So anyway, you can look that all up on YouTube. I don't need to go through this again here. 4, water supply and purification systems. So everyone keeps saying a gallon a day. A gallon a day is too little. People that have been in emergency situations say you rack up a lot, you're nervous, you're doing a lot more than you normally do, you need to drink quite a bit more than you would normally drink. However, if this is an extended emergency that you're stuck without water, you're going to need water to clean your body, to clean your dishes, because you're going to have to eat, and drinking. So I remember quite a few people saying 5 gallons a day is better than 1 gallon a day. And if it's an extended period of time, absolutely 5 gallons a day. I'm going to add to that. You want to weigh, at least you want to know how to collect water. Some people have rain barrels. Some people have storage containers. Southern Prepper One goes through a system where if you have a tarp, you hang up like 3 corners and 1 corner has a bucket in it if it's raining. So he's got a lot of good systems. Okay, backup supply of medications. Start now. If you or anyone else, including your pets, are on medication, China makes a lot of our medications. So you want to start refilling a monthly prescription maybe a day or 2 early. And if by chance you can say to your doctor, I need an extra month because I have to have it handy, I travel for my business or whatever, and I don't want to be cut short, depends upon if you know your doctor or don't know your doctor, but I suggest you do that. Now, another recommendation, places, there's now medical places like Jase, J-A-S-E. I don't get paid by them. I just know that they do this. You can have your doctor's records sent there and they can get you prescriptions. So it's not a cheap thing, but if you need backup, let's say you have diabetes, you need backup and you need a way to be able to refrigerate some of those medications. There are little small refrigerators that, for example, truck drivers keep plugged in their smoke, what used to be a lighter, I guess. But there's ways now, and in cars, I know Honda a lot of times have actual plugs in their car. You're going to have to keep, in some instances, you'll have to keep your car on, but you might be able to make it a little bit colder and then let it turn it off for a while, but you can manage that. But you figure those things out now. Don't wait till down the road. Okay, number 6, paper map of the small back roads near your home, work, or getting to and fro the grocery store, etc. You don't know when there's going to be an emergency, or you send your wife out to go, oh, just to pick up a fast something, please, on your way home, honey, can you get this or that? Your husband's going to go out of his way a little bit because one store didn't have it. You need maps, paper maps, in case the internet goes down. And people now in Israel are coming across a lot of this. In Iran, they're coming across a lot of these things. In the United States, we haven't had attacks on our soil in the continental United States. And we are not, in general, organized for that as families. So I'm going to just remind you of these little things. If there's a big shutdown of a highway and somebody in your family or yourself need to get home, you need to be able to pull out of the trunk the map to be able to say, okay, I can't get on that highway. Look at LA, they closed it down for a long period of time. You need to be able to get off the highway and pull out the map and go on the back roads. It might take you a little longer, but you'll get home faster than sitting 2 hours on the highway. Okay, let me remind you, don't stop so close to the car in front of you that you won't be able to pull off on the side of the road and go around it if it's an emergency. So many people I see pull up so close, they don't give themselves options of being able to escape the line they're in, especially if you're on a highway and you have to get a mile down the road to an exit. That, I don't know. I had a situation where once when I was very young, I had to go to the bathroom so badly we couldn't get off the highway. Just a thought. Okay, it changed my closeness when I became an adult because of that one incident I had. Okay, number 7, protection, whatever that may be, with the applicable state and city licenses that you need to be able to have that protection with you, and refills already set up. So if you need the refills quickly, you can access them. Enough said for that. And your family might need those as well. So get going to those classes right now. Number 8, security for your home, apartment, or condominium, and your car. So I never hear anyone speaking about this, so I'm going to bring it up. You're all going to think I'm crazy by the end of this video, but it's good advice. There is security film that you can buy on Amazon that will make your windows unbreakable. Now, I understand that if someone had a rock come at their windshield or whatever, that's a different story. You have preventative coating on your windshields already. What I'm talking about is putting this translucent security film on the inside of your car windows, so that if someone came with a big rock, big piece of cement or sledgehammer, as they do that to your car, if they were to do that, the excess little pieces of glass would fall on the outside of the car, not on the inside of the car. So especially if you have children in the back seat, you just never know. And for a little thing of security film on the inside, it will give you a little bit of peace of mind. Okay, if you have an older house like I do, and you have radiators, you can purchase, just a little chipmunk, I get worried. You can purchase a nice thick piece of metal that you can slide behind your radiators that would block anything from the outside coming in. Okay, if you know what I'm talking about. You can also, and then you have a place to tell your kid, see that corner, that's where you're going to go. You're going to sit there and be safe. You need to think ahead, and I'm hoping no one will ever need this, I'm hoping, but think ahead. You can also have metal, nice thick metal artwork attached. If you have a first floor bedroom or something like that, you can have artwork attached outside of your house to the wall. A nice big mural or something made out of steel. Now, you're not going to be able to make it all the whole side, the whole house, but there's things you can do to protect yourself and your family. You can also get something that looks more like a trellis on the outside. If you have a little garden and you have raised beds that happen to be on the first floor, the same level, and outside your windows, if you have a taller raised bed and it's filled with solid dirt, or perhaps big logs on the bottom and only a little less dirt on the very top, that will help prevent a lot of things going through it. So it's just a thought, just a thought. If you have a fireplace, you can put your stack of logs, a solid stack of logs, side by side, up, depending upon what you're trying to protect. You can put that as well on one side of your house if it's possible. But now's the time to make those decorative additions to your house. And if you have a husband or wife, maybe there's a big sign that they might like. Welcome to Texas, my Texas homestead, or something or other. However, whatever you're going to put that's nice, made out of a nice strong metal. Okay, I know you all think I'm crazy, but never hurts to be organized. It only hurts to be not organized. And those women who are in charge of the food pantry, if this is new to you, you want to take a permanent marker and you want to write the date, the best by date, on the top and on the front, and you want to rotate. You want to start rotating things. Not rotating things that'll last 20, 25 years like your rice or pasta, but you want your canned items. And no, best by dates only means at the peak of their vitamin capacity, and it slowly goes down. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily unedible. If you have tomato, okay, I'm just going to stop right there. Look up YouTube. There's a lot to be said on this. I could do hours and hours speeches and coach you on this, but I'm not going to. I just want you to have peace of mind. And if you have these 8 things going on and you have it down, you'll have a little bit more peace of mind. Love you all. We'll get through this together. Love you all. Please subscribe if you can and come back and see me tonight or tomorrow. I don't know when you're watching this. Thanks. The Abundance Oracle.